All right. Hi, everybody. We hope you're staying healthy and well. Today we have with us a licensed real estate agent, Corinne Playfair, who works directly with me, and then our mortgage lending expert, Mike Sadowski. And hi. Thanks for being with us today, guys, to help answer some questions I think that people may have regarding I think we're seeing a lot of conflicting information out there on mortgage relief programs. So hopefully Mike can help us clarify some of those questions and see if there are any other potential options for homeowners right now in this kind of unpredictable time that they might need some help. Corinne, if you want to take it from here and ask Mike some questions.
Yeah. All right, so just to jump right into it, what exactly is a mortgage relief program, and are there any downfalls or advice that you can give homeowners out there?
Okay, well, what's happening is on the mortgage relief programs, a lot of terms are thrown out there. So do borrowers simply just get relief on mortgage payments and they don't have to pay anything back? Probably not. It's changing every day. So here's what I'm hearing on my side. My company, we service about 180 billion in mortgages. And here's what I'm hearing. There's going to be a 3-month payment relief after the end of 3 months. And you've heard 12, right? So it could go out for 12. It's changing daily. So let's say if it's for 3 months, at the end of 3 months, you pay it back in one lump sum. Probably not, right? Pay it back over time, or your last option is to modify the mortgage and put it on in the end. So that's what I'm hearing. What I'm telling my clients is call customer service and start the process. What do they use to validate the relief? I don't know. Do you have to prove hardship? I'm guessing. So there's relief out there, but it's so new, it's happening so fast. We didn't have a year and a half to plan like the last crisis, right? It came in 2.5 weeks. So if you're concerned about making payments because of what happened with your job or what may happen with your job, get on the phone now and call your servicer and start working through. And it was just for conventional mortgages, but now they're working in the VA, FHA, USDA, so your government loans as well.
Awesome. All right, good to know that it's kind of evolving day by day. All right, so then what can you add also as far as refinancing? And would that make sense to homeowners at this point?
It depends, right? So is the current rate today lower than what you have? So that's one positive factor. And think about this. Do you have equity in your home? Can you use that to leverage the next couple of months? Could you pay off debt? Let's say you pay off some revolving debt or installment debt, a car loan. Your payment monthly goes down, just grabbing a number, $800 a month. That frees up some excess capital during these leaner times, right, with the employment situations. Then when things get back to so-called normal, take that extra money you save per month, let's say it's $800, apply it to principal. So you could take and pay down your mortgage a lot quicker. So there's a lot of different ways to plan going forward. Does a refinance make sense or not? And I'll run the numbers, and if it doesn't make sense, I'll tell you right away. There's no, you don't go through the process if it doesn't benefit you. So a refinance could be beneficial. Everybody's different, so you just have to look at it that way.
Right, definitely. So, you know, a homeowner talking to their lender or to you, really they'd get the best answer for their situation, so they could choose what's best for them. Awesome. And then, so let's just say payment forbearance isn't ideal for their situation and refinancing isn't an option. Do homeowners have any other options at this current time?
Jen?
I would say that, you know, worst comes to worst, if the very last option would be, that would make sense for some people, would be selling their house, taking the equity that they have in it to live off of for, you know, the next several months, paying their bills, renting a place, and then waiting until they get back on their feet and buying again. So I think that would be the last option, but maybe a good option for people if they don't want the headache of home ownership right now.
Right. And another thing too, you know, maybe not go in and have to go down the path of selling. Could you get a line of credit on your home?
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's another option. You may not have to do a full out refinance if it doesn't make sense. If you have the equity, get a line of credit, you pay interest on what you use. It's there if you need it. And it's the security of knowing the money is there if you need it quickly. So you could set up a line of credit as well.
Right. Mike, wouldn't that be really similar to a like a cash out refinance?
It is. You
Okay.
still have to go through the process to qualify. And again, that's what I would do is talk about a refinance and getting cash.
Okay.
Or you keep it as is and get a line of credit. Really, it's everybody's different and what'll work best.
Okay. Just have to piggyback on that because I'm in the middle of a refinance or going to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
I checked into both refinance and HELOC. My interest rate on a refinance is less than a home equity line of credit. So I'm saving $300 a month on my mortgage for the rental property, but in reality, that's $300 a month I could get from a HELOC at an additional point interest. So 5% interest on that as opposed to 4% interest on refinancing my house. I'm saving $300 one way or another. I can put that $300 where it needs to go.
Yep. And that's what we'll have the discussion to see what works. You know, you may just need, 20,000 to get you through the next couple months. Not just,
Right.
but right. So is the line of credit better because the payment's cheap? It could be. So really, if you could improve your whole financial picture by doing a refinance, and if you want to pay off additional debt, that's a good way to go because rates are good right now.
I think so too.
Yeah. So, and one last suggestion I have when talking to your servicer about a forbearance, whatever they tell you, get it in writing because their call centers are going to be extremely busy with people calling in. So get everything they're telling you in writing and don't assume you're just okay to miss payments because it'll bite you down the road with negative credit reporting on your mortgage and you don't want that. So whoever your servicer is, write down their name, the number, but whatever they tell you, get it in writing via email or they mail it to you before you just assume you're okay to go forward.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so
We're
much.
hearing this
Mike.
phrase tossed around a lot. We're hearing this phrase tossed around a lot. There's people saying the mortgage regarding the mortgage forbearance, there's no such thing as free money. So you're saying that this is not just hey, you don't get to make your payment for 3 months and we're not going to extend the life of the loan or you don't have to pay it back. You're saying that people need to read between the lines and talk to their companies and ask these questions.
Yes. Yeah, because nothing's for free, right? You're going to get relief, but you're going to have to pay the money back one way or another. So, and what makes this a little bit more interesting and complicated, if you will, the servicers, they pay your mortgage payment when you don't pay. They have to pay the end investor. I'm not going to get too technical. So the companies with big servicing portfolios, they have a wave of people not wanting to make payments or can't make payments. The servicer has to pay those. So then they're depending on the government maybe to help out the servicer to pay that back. So a lot of moving parts, a lot of money's involved, but really if you're nervous, if you're scared, if you want to plan going forward, call your servicer sooner than later.
Okay. All right, Corinne, do you have any other questions for Mike?
I think that's good for now. If anybody out there listening to this has any other specific questions, please feel free to reach out to either Jen or either to myself. And then if you'd like to reach out to Mike as well, I'd be happy to give you his information.
Yeah, that's it. If anybody does have questions for Corinne or I, our office line is 720-583-5990. And Mike's phone number is I have it written down. 720-280-0622. If you're thinking about refinancing as an option, he'd be happy to talk to you, or if you have questions about mortgage forbearance.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Stay safe and healthy out there.